No run! What's happening, everyone? My name's Dean, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing an update video because I haven't done one of these in over a year and a bit. So it's been a while. I tried to do this on stream last week. It took me over an hour as well. So let's see if we can get through this much quicker than we did over there. The reason I haven't really done an update video for so long is because obviously I've been more and more busy with things outside of YouTube compared to being inside YouTube. I think I've been making a fair bit of content recently, but that doesn't mean I haven't been successful outside of here. I don't know if you remember, but in 2021, so last year, I actually took a break from making YouTube videos for almost a full year. I think I made about 3 videos in about 9 months. So it was a long period off. There was 4 months of nothing. And I really didn't know what was going to happen when I came back. And when I did come back, everyone was like, oh my God, you're back. Hooray. Amazing. And I was like, that's pretty crazy. Obviously, I was super happy that people were still hanging on for my content when I came back, which is strange because I think I've tried to separate my life between my YouTube content versus my real life, which I think is really interesting because I've obviously had that big point of difference in what I've done, and I've obviously been a pioneer for a lot of different pieces of content over the years. You know, I was probably one of the first people to start talking about AFL content. AFL as a brand on YouTube just didn't exist really for the first few years of what I was doing. You know, I was making AFL live videos back in 2012, I think was the first time I did an AFL vlog, which was way before anyone else was doing them. And then I think I did them more regularly in like 2015 or something like that. I've dropped off a bit since then because I kind of just want to enjoy going to the games these days. Which is why I haven't been really making content from the games. The other thing was with footy content, back in 2016, I was probably one of the first people to even do this outside of mainstream networks, was I had a preview video every single week where I would go through the teams and who I thought was going to win and why. And then I had a wrap-up video where I went through every single game and a bunch of important stats that I was like, these are the reasons why these teams are good and why these teams are not as good. And I was actually pretty good at predicting the fact that the Dogs were going to win that year as well, if we watch back the series. But I haven't really done AFL content over the last couple of years, as you guys have known. I've transitioned more towards cricket, but I do want to get back to footy stuff. Obviously, we've got a new game coming next year, and I want to do more stuff like that where I'm more talking about things that are happening in the real world rather than just playing through them in a video game. It sort of leads me into what I've done over the last year and how successful I've been outside of YouTube. You know, I've worked on a breakfast radio show here in Melbourne. That was at Kiss FM. I worked on 2 separate Channel 10 shows. I worked at a podcast network, helping them out with content. I even got the opportunity to work at the Richmond Footy Club for a little bit, which was so cool because obviously it's the team that I grew up supporting my entire life. And now I'm about to start working for the biggest sporting broadcaster in Australia, in Fox Sports. So super excited and super proud of what I've been able to do separately to what I've been doing, you know, on my YouTube channel. And I think that success outside of what I've been doing here has really helped me want to grow this a bit more, because it has allowed me to go that I don't need to post videos all the time because I have so much going on outside of what I'm doing here. And it does give me that flexibility to change up my content a little bit if I want to. Obviously, there's going to be a Cricket World Cup coming up very soon, so I've got some exciting plans for that. And then, you know, we'll roll into whatever else comes from there. So that's not to say I'm going to completely stop doing cricket content, which I don't think I ever will. I'm going to obviously try and do more footy stuff. I'm going to try and do more different stuff with you guys. It's PAX Australia this weekend as well. My channel has been for a long time sort of a gaming channel with sport interconnected into that for a long period of time, and PAX has been a great experience over the years because it just gives you the motivation. You meet so many other creators and they're always trying to do things a bit differently, so you try to connect with people who are like-minded and go, all right, this is a great idea, this is what I would do, and then they would go hey, this is what they would do. And when you see other people succeeding as well, it really gives you that motivation to want to go, I want to do that, and I want to do that even better than what I've currently been doing it. So I think that's exciting as well. I'll probably make a video from me at PAX, and if I catch up with any of the friends who I haven't seen for 3 years now was the last time we had PAX. So it's been a while since I've seen a number of creators. But I also want to say thank you once again to everyone who has been watching the channel, subscribed to the channel for the 10 years I think it has been now since I have really been making content on the platform. You know, I always sort of think 2015 was the year that I really started to get my groove in things, which is 4 years into making videos. But it has been a pleasure to have everyone tuning in to, whether it is a video or a live stream on here or on Twitch, or interacting with my content anywhere, whether it be Twitter, Instagram, I don't think I have a TikTok, but you know, wherever you have been interacting with my content, it's been a pleasure. So I'm very humbled and happy that everyone enjoys my content. There was actually a strange moment the other day. I went to a gig to watch my dad play in a band, and I got recognized there for the videos that I had made, and it was funny because his dad had recognized my dad, who was actually playing in the band that night, so it was kind of like a weird father-son moment. But it's strange to think that I have had impact on people's lives through the videos that I have made, because of the impact that everyone has made, and it, you know, made my life that much infinitely better because you have watched my videos. So I want to say thank you to everyone who has watched the videos over the years, the videos, the streams, been part of the community, Discord, whatever it is. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on board. So with that in mind, what are we looking forward to in the future? Well, obviously we've got a new AFL game next year. There's a Cricket World Cup in the next couple of weeks, as I said. The content plans I have are exciting, and I think that it might be a little bit different. I don't know whether I'm willing to lower my standards by plastering my head on all my thumbnails, because I've never been able to do that over the years. I feel like that's a bit pretentious. But if I do end up doing that, it's probably because I want to make the content a bit more personal than what it has been, I think, over the years, because it's sort of been very content orientated, which is fine. That's completely fine. But I hate sort of being the center of attention in that aspect, and that's why this video is weird, because it's all about me. So there's going to be some different things to come, but also you're going to see the same sort of exciting stuff that you've come to see over the years as well. So thank you everyone for watching. I don't know why you've got all the way through this video if you have, because I've been talking really fast, I've been rambling a lot, and I've made a lot of points that probably have gone over your head, because I can't really remember what a lot of them were. So thank you for watching, have a pleasant day, and until next time, I will see you all later. Goodbye.